Góðan daginn, welcome to the project pile. My name is Gunnhildur. I'm an Icelander, live in Iceland. This is my podcast, vlog, chat type of thing where I talk mainly about yarn, knitting, crocheting, anything fiber related whenever I learn that, because there's always something new to learn. I call it project pile because I have projects there in piles and they are everywhere, and I just keep adding to them on top of that, rarely finishing anything. I always talk about weather because, and I always have something to talk about, and the weather is interesting because it affects us all. And whenever it applies, and because I am very much in love with my own country, I do try to mention whenever there is geological activities because I despise fake news. I am never gonna forgive that poor boy. Last time I saw anything, it was just more speculation about the possibility of more volcanic activity in and around the area of Grindavík, the town that got evacuated 2 years ago. They are starting to rebuild, so that is going according to plan, I believe. So yeah, it is 5 minutes to 11 in the morning. I am up, I've been doing stuff. This weekend has been so productive. It's gonna be a 3-day weekend because today is Whitsun. Hvítasunnudagur, Whitsun Sunday. And tomorrow is also a day off because it's the second day of Whitsun. So 3 days. Love it. And also it is finally sunny. Today is finally sunny. It is breezy, sunny, and a little bit warm. My phone this morning, I don't know. I'm gonna hush it. My phone this morning. Okay, so I have my drying rack outside. I'm watching it, and because I decided to strip my bed and put my bedding outside to air out and sun out. And because it's breezy, my duvet just keeps blowing around, which is fantastic because that's what I want. But I'm not trusting it. It feels pretty unstable, but it's gonna be so nice to have nice and fresh, sheets around my bed and all that stuff. All those words, and I cannot quite remember in English. I remember duvet. I think that's a word. Sank. So I'm just keeping an eye on it because if it blows over, I would obviously gonna need to go out and rectify it. But yeah, it's so nice out. Stop blowing. What was I doing? Yeah, my phone just now, or like half an hour ago or something, insisted that the temperature is like 8 degrees Celsius. I check my computer and the meteorology office, and they say it's like 10, 11, it's gonna go up to 13. I'm like, these two, my phone and the official, they're never gonna agree. It's always gonna be at least 2 degrees difference. I would love to know where Google is getting their information, because I say gesturing towards my computer like, anyway. But yeah, I've been productive this weekend. So yesterday, I did watch Gavin Reed's Stall because I am a channel member. So every Saturday he has a reading and productivity sprints. I find them very, very useful to just go, oh, now I need to go do the stuff. So I've been, well, it's not perfect. It's never going to be perfect because that doesn't exist, but I've been tidying up my space so now I can actually use it more. And I decluttered a few things, and because the charity shop was open yesterday, I took a box there. And the stuff that I took last time, I mean, the shoes were gone, so hopefully someone was able to use them. I mean, clearly, because they weren't there. So that makes me happy. I really hope someone is able to use them, because I did buy them with the intent of using them, but they just either didn't fit or just they didn't yeah, it didn't fit basically. But yeah, so hopefully someone will be able to use the stuff that I brought this time. There was some stuff from my mother as well. That hair blower wasn't mine. Mine is in the bathroom. So let's see. Yesterday I did tidy up. Took things to a charity shop. And I actually sat down and read with because actually I'm gonna show you real quick. Because another YouTuber that I've been subscribed to for years, like literally I went down a rabbit hole on yesterday. I'm like, how long have I been subscribed to Gavin? I think it's been since 2020. And all that thing was going down, and I can't quite remember how long I've been subscribed to Kate Kavanaugh. Her first book came out. So yeah, Gavin is a booktuber. He reads and talks about books and does his videos are so fun. He is very entertaining. He is absolutely up my alley. Now Kate Kavanaugh, she does a lot of, she's on AuthorTube, right? So two sides on the same coin basically. And her first published book is out, and I got it on Friday. My copy arrived. I pre-ordered because of course I did. I've been watching the things that she's been putting out about making this story, and it's thanks for watching. I finally got it. A deal to die for. And honestly, the first thing I did was just, I mean, it's hardcover, right? I took the time to read these like fake headings, like, you know, like the things that people would be saying on the internet. Energy kill list. These are characters. And the Mercers. Oh. Right. So, and here's Kate. Oh, look at her. I remember her talking. It was the video where she was talking about having the picture taken. It really turned out cute. And I started reading this yesterday on sprints, and I'm not far in because I am taking my time reading this. Like she took time to write it, I'm gonna take time to enjoy it. So I'm reading it in like little sprints. But yeah, I really love it, and I picked this bookmark because this is a murder mystery. It's, if you ever read And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie, basically, except it's influencers on a getaway trip, on a brand sponsored getaway, and they all are going to die. Like, I'm pretty sure that was a promise that Kate gave us. It's like, they're all gonna die in an interesting way. Like, there is, I'm going to talk about knitting and crocheting in a little bit, but there is a author's note with content warning, and I really, really appreciate it. That's something that is very, very much appreciated, because they're gonna die in awful, strange, creative, and sometimes graphic ways. And also just I just really also like how the formatting is. The size of the letters is nice. It's really, really readable. I feel like I need a haircut. Jumping from one thing to another, I feel like I need a haircut. Like, not chop. I want to keep the length though, because it's taken me a little while to let my hair grow. But I would like some revitalization, like a little bit more life into it. Anyway, what else can I talk about except for the thing that I really want to show you, because I am going to be showing off. Oh, it's gonna be so nice to go to sleep tonight. Anyway, so knitting and crocheting. Remember what I've been talking about for the last I don't know how long about finishing my shawl and my scarf? Praise me. Like, I haven't woven in the ends, but I finished the third of the crochet shawl. We're gonna ignore the 2 loose ends because I've been weaving in. Whenever I finish and start a new skein, I've been weaving those ends in as I go. I have not been as good about that when it comes to the knitting because I feel like that's been a little bit more complicated, but that's finished as well. I mean, I did play a little bit of yarn chicken at the end. Oop, can you hear me? Yeah, I did play a bit of a yarn chicken. And I'm like, yeah. I did the cast off, I crocheted. I used the same crochet needle as I did with this. I'm like, reuse. Yeah. Yeah, it's usable. It's usable. I mean, it's a little bit stiff, but eh. But it looks good. Right. I feel like it looks good. But yeah. So this is the Noro Japanese silky variegated. Oh, I do like it. I really like it. Like, yeah, there were a couple of knots in, like there was one in the last one, yeah. So did I get a knot in the other one? No. And I've also managed to keep all the ends on one side of the scarf. Oh, go me. Oh, go me. So yeah, I've got a couple of ends to weave in. Well, that's a different project pile. So the other 2. Did I finish them? No, I haven't. There's still ends to finish to weave in, but yeah, here are the other 2 crochet Halloweenies. Now, so that's finished except for the ends, and then I might actually try and finish the knitted one from the. Well, I seem to have lost the band, but this is also a hobby Halloween cake, I believe this is. I think it is, but it is, right? I just cannot remember where the band is, but yeah. And I even have the cute little stoppers and the knit marks. Oh, I love them. They're so cute. Smile. Oh yeah. So, I mean, this is the project pile. One of them. 4mm. I do really like 4mm. Like knitting and crocheting. That's not too small, not too big. She says, I still haven't found my big knit needles. I have no idea where they went. I thought I would manage to find them while I was moving. I haven't. I have no idea where my chunks of knitting needles have gone. There were only 3 of us living together and I'm the only one who, you know, was that interested in them because my brother doesn't. Yeah, my mother is too old, and basically her trying to hold like the biggest ones is like, I was hilarious. That just wasn't gonna happen. So if I know the ghosts or the Oliver borrow them, I would be very grateful if they could also return them. It's Halloween all year round. Now what else? I did buy this. Right, so these little scratchy things. I think this might be fun to like do in the summertime. Like I haven't done anything like this since I was a child, and believe you me, I messed it up because a child trying to do something like this. I was also very, very scared. And I'm like, now I'm adult. This was pretty cheap. And I'm like, if I mess it up, I mess it up. It's the discovery. So yeah. I think I thought more about Kate Kavanagh's books than I did about my projects. But yeah, so part of the things that I needed to tidy up a little bit more is my brother brought me a container that has more of my yarn, because of course there's still yarn of mine at mother's. There's still some left, including my yarn table. Like, it's still out there. At my mother's, and I'm like, I mean, we're probably gonna get my oldest brother to help finish the move this before summer really hits, hopefully. But yeah, so there is an old blue container that is filled with yarn, and quite a lot of it is actually from Hobby that I bought off sales like years ago, like most of my yarn. I do also have a smaller container with my cotton, and cotton would be really nice to work on. I would like to make myself some like washcloths. How do you pronounce that? Fortsikke. Yeah, just washcloths to use on my face, because I would like to use something like that I make myself. And yeah, I'm just looking at all the stuff that I could start working on next, but I don't know what I'm going to be working on next. It is going to hopefully, like I say that. I was gonna say it's hopefully gonna get warmer where I am. Probably not as warm as been in the southern part of England. Yesterday they were hitting like 30 and 32 degrees Celsius. I'm like, that's a bit much. But today and tomorrow is probably gonna be the warmest where I am in Iceland. We might hit officially 13 degrees, which is quite a bit less. But then the like Thursday and Friday look pretty cold. Like we're gonna go into the low single digits as well. So, but it is the tail end of May, so that's not unexpected. Like June has often been cold, although this hasn't been that warm of a May. I digress. Anyway, I've been doing good this weekend. I've done more stuff than I kind of expect. Like, I put myself low expectations, but one of the things that I really intend to do, and I am so happy that I did, I literally finished this yesterday and this last night. I really wanted to finish these before updating you guys, because I'm like, I want to get this done. But yeah, so midnight we are currently meeting at another place that only has pizzas. It's fine, the pizzas are good, but I'm not in the mood for pizza so often, honestly. But yeah, we're definitely gonna meet next Thursday, but then they are talking about taking a break for summer. And because a lot of people are going to be like not in town, they will be traveling, they will be doing their own things. So I'm not quite sure when that's going to happen. Personally, I have spoken with my store manager to like 5 minutes, most of that was just checking the calendar and gossiping like usual. Oh, which reminds me, I need to go check on her bird. She's out of town, and I promised to go check on, oh, my pillow fell, on her husband's parrot, Mousy, and make sure, like, fill out on her food and give her like maybe some little salads and give her fresh water. Oh, I love her, she's such a cute little bird. But yeah, they will be home tomorrow, so I'm just checking on the bird. But yeah, I'm gonna take my summer vacation time starting on July the 6th. And currently that plan might change. I'm going to be returning on August, I think the 13th. But that might change because August is always a little tricky when it comes to the kids, because they will be, I mean, understandably, most of them will be wanting to take some little bit time off before they go back to school. So, but yeah, that is currently the plan. Now, that is a plan for my summer. I do have a laundry going. I need to go check on the bird. I would like to go see my mother today. And go pick up that pillow. I don't know what exactly I'm going to be working on knitting crocheting wise next. The smart thing would be to try and finish some of the things that are, you know, have been waiting patiently, like very patiently. I mean, that would be the smart thing. Yeah, I was doing the, I was checking if I had done the proper straight stitch, but no, I've been doing the cross-legged. I kind of like that more on this one. But yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Otherwise, the plan today is, yeah, go pick up the pillow, finish my bedding, finish my laundry, go check on Mouse, maybe go see mother and continue reading. That's a nice Sunday plan. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will hope... Thanks for watching. And I will hopefully see you again next weekend. We'll see where we're at then. And until then, take care. Bless, bless.